up everyone? Welcome back. I know it's been a minute, but we are back. So this video I'm going to be talking about self-love and self-confidence. A lot of you had requested me to make this video, so I'm finally doing it. I just wanted it to be like me sitting and talking to my best friend so that it feels a little personal. I always wanted to make this video on my page, how to love yourself and how to be confident and stop being an insecure kitty. Being confident in this day and age when everything is like so perfect, so pretty, so airbrushed, it's very difficult, guys. I get it. It's very difficult to be confident. Everything is just so pretty that you look at all of this and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't like what you see, and you just keep on wondering like how is she so pretty, how does he have such a perfect life, how come they have such amazing friends, oh my god, their parents are so cool, I wish my parents would have been that cool, or I wish I would have had such kinds of friends, or oh I really like her lifestyle, I wish I would have been able to live her lifestyle. And I'm not going to lie, I developed a lot of confidence issues when I downloaded Instagram. Do you relate? I mean, everything is just so perfect there that it kind of makes you feel a little insecure about yourself, right? I was really insecure when I walked into a room full of people. I don't know why, it always made me feel like everyone is just looking at me and they are going to judge me now. They are going to notice my unshaved legs, my stretch marks. They are going to, your facial features. There is at least one thing that you're insecure about. You may not like your nose, you may not like your teeth, you may not like your lips. So you always feel that whenever you're entering in a room full of people, everybody is looking at only that feature of yours. So suppose I'm insecure about my nose, I would feel that, oh, everybody is just staring at my nose. If I haven't shaved my legs and I walk into a party, I would feel like, oh, people are looking at my unshaved legs or maybe my stretch marks. So the thing that you are insecure about, you feel like other people are noticing it, and we keep on overthinking about it. And just let me tell you guys, overthinking is the worst. It creates the problems that weren't even there in the first place. So you keep on thinking about it and your confidence is already here, it goes further down. That's what happened with me all the time. You feel like, oh, people are noticing the scars on your face, or my receding hairline. It could be literally anything, and you keep on overthinking about it, and you just disturb your mental health to an extent that it is very toxic. It becomes very toxic, and you make it that way. I mean, see, guys, I know everybody is insecure about something, some or the other things in their life. Nobody is just like perfect that, oh, I don't care about anything. I'm just so flawless and I'm just so perfect and I don't care about what people say. No, that's practically impossible. If someone is telling you that they don't care about what people say, they're either lying or they are not mentally stable, because it's practically impossible to not care about what people are saying about you. So okay, so there's three things you can do with your insecurities. One thing is that you just ignore it and get over it and not let it get to you. The second thing you can do is learn to live with it. I mean, something just keeps on happening, and it's affecting you initially, but later on you just get used to it. It could be anything. So make it that way, that people are just saying and you're not kind of affected because you're over it. That's the second thing you can do. And third thing, what you can do is, if you're insecure about something, you can actually go and fix it. You're insecure about your hair, go and get it fixed. You're insecure about your nails, go and get it fixed. You're insecure about your nose, and if you have the budget, you can get it fixed. I mean, people are going to say all kinds of things, but don't people say things anyway? You might be a girl who just wears, I don't know, mascara and lip balm and goes about with her day. People are going to call you out saying that, oh, you're a girl. Why are you like this? Why don't you apply anything to your face? Look at your scars. Look at your pimple marks. You're so ugly. Just do something about it. So they're going to throw shit at you. If you're a girl who loves makeup and, tries it on and goes out with a full face of makeup, people are going to call you out and they're going to say, oh, she's so fake, she wears tons of makeup, what's wrong with her, she's so extra. People are talking shit about you anyway. So you wear makeup, you don't wear makeup, you do this, you do that, it does not matter. You need to do what makes you feel good about yourself, and stop thinking about what people say, because people say things anyways. People throw shit at other people anyways. That's just a natural human tendency, I guess. I don't know why people do that, but people love to do that. And the country that we live in, India, there's this whole obsession about fair skin. If you're not fair, you're not beautiful. You're not pretty if you're not fair. And that's that's something that's been inculcated in our minds since we were kids. Literally, if you're not fair, you're not beautiful. I mean, you remember those Fair and Lovely ads? Oh my god, those were pathetic. Those were pathetic. And I'm not going to lie, when I was a kid, I used to watch such kind of ads and I'm like, oh, I'm not that fair. So am I beautiful? So I started questioning myself and I was in like, I don't know, seventh grade, fifth grade, I don't even know. I was just a kid. And just watching those advertisements made me doubt myself that, oh, am I pretty? Am I really pretty? Because I'm not that fair. The girl in that ad was so fair and she had beautiful long straight hair. I don't have that. So am I qualified as being a pretty girl? I started questioning myself back then. Can you imagine what kind of impact it must be having on the kids that are growing up? And forget kids, there are fully grown men and women who talk shit and give you shit if you're not fair. They are the ones who start distinguishing between a fair skinned girl and a tan skinned girl. What do you do about it? What do you do about it? You know, guys, I was so insecure about my height. I can't even begin to tell you. And everything else can be fixed. You know, your hair, it can be fixed. Your nose, your lips, your boobs, your ass, your stomach, your body fat, your nails, literally everything can be fixed. How do you grow your height? How can you fix your height? What can you do about it? You can't do anything about it. And there were people who used to come up to me when I was like, I don't know, 20, 21. I'm 23 right now. So 2 to 3 years back, people are still coming up to me and saying that, oh, why don't you try this exercise? Why don't you try that exercise? And I was actually okay with my height. I never really compared. See, all my friends are like really tall, or I should rather say that I'm short. But I never felt that, oh, I'm short, oh, I'm short. All my friends never gave me any shit. It was fully grown men and women who used to come to me and say that you should try this exercise. There was a person who came up to me and suggested me some pills to grow my height. And so what do I do about it? I cannot fix it. So you have to embrace what you have. You really have to embrace what you have. So what if I'm short? Does that make me less of a person? No. No. Are people going to judge me by my height, or they're going to judge me by my behavior, or what are my achievements in my life, or how do I treat them? That's more important, or is it more important that, oh, she's short, or oh, she's not as fair, or oh, she has short hair, or oh, her feet are not pedicured? How does that make you less of a person? You tell me that. You know, when someone calls you out on something, you just fall into this loophole. For example, someone just came and told me, oh, your hair is ugly. I would be like, oh my god, yeah, my hair is really not looking good today. Oh my god, even my outfit is not that good. Even my makeup is ugly today. So you just fall into that loophole, overthinking, like I mentioned it earlier. So you just keep on, you just tear yourself apart, criticizing yourself so hard. I mean, that person just came up to you and told you that, oh, your hair looks shit today. That's it. That person is not even going to remember how your hair looked 2 days later. But you're going to go home, look at yourself in the mirror, cuss your hair that, oh my god, look at how ugly my hair looks. Look at me right now. I've put on a full face of makeup. My hair is oiled. I'm making a video. I'm going to upload it and my hair is oiled. Do I care? No. Are people going to talk shit about my hair? Definitely. Because what is the purpose of this video? What I'm trying to speak here, what I'm trying to convey here, it has to reach the audience. That is my purpose. Is my purpose here to flaunt my hair? No. If I'm doing a hair commercial right now, I'll make sure that my hair looks good. Is it that? No. So I don't care about it. Please do not emphasize on what's not important at that moment. And people are going to talk shit. That's what people do. You know, I used to have this friend in my tuitions, and she was so insecure about her body hair. She was very hairy, okay, and she was so insecure about it. She used to always wear like full sleeve tops, and she was very insecure about it. She never wore sleeveless. She never even wore half sleeves. And I met her like 2 years back, I guess, 2 or 1.5 years back. Guys, she was a whole new person because she got a laser treatment done. So it's like a treatment. They do something to your hands and feet and wherever you want to get it done, and it reduces the hair growth, or it just stops the hair from growing or something like that. So she did that, and she was a whole new person. She was so secure in her body that I was just like baffled. I was so happy. I was like, oh my god. I mean, a little bit of confidence and a little bit of security of yourself can literally transform you. Can literally transform you. So if you have the money or means to get something fixed you're insecure about, go for it. Just go for it. Don't think of, oh my god, if people notice that I got this fixed, what are they going to say? I mean, right now they are talking shit to you because that something is not right, right? So if you get it fixed and people are still talking shit about you, you know what I mean. People talk shit, do not care about them. When I initially started wearing makeup and started embracing the makeup life and everything, I had people come up to me and tell me that, oh, you wear too much makeup, you need to tone down. I was like, oh shit, oh my god, yeah, maybe they're right, I need to tone down. I was talking to a friend, she does not wear anything on her face. She told me there were people coming up to her and telling that, what are you doing? You need to wear something on your face. So, what does this tell you? What does this tell you? Is it a problem with me or you or the people? Just remember that right now you're the youngest that you'll ever be. Right now, you're the youngest that you'll ever be. And imagine being 80 and thinking, oh my god, I wish I would have got my nose done when I was 25. Oh my god, I wish I would have opened a YouTube channel, but I did because I was scared that what people might say about it, or they might make fun of me, or my friends might not like it and then they might bully me. Oh my god, I really liked this guy. I wish that I would have dated him. Oh my god, I really wanted to try this drink, but I didn't because people might call me a slut. If you want to get a tattoo on your face, do it. If you want to color your hair blue, do it. If you want to get Botox, do it. If you want to enhance your boobs, your ass, anything, just do it. Just remember that you come first. Then comes your friends, your family, they come later on. You come first. Do what makes you happy because you're the only one you've got. You've just broken up, I don't know, 3 months back. You see a guy, you start talking, you like him, you want to date him. If you want to do that, just do it. Stop, running away from that idea because, I don't know, Shreya from 8th grade called me a whore. If you had a breakup, I don't know, 1 year back, 2 years back, and if you're still single, people are going to come up to you and ask you, oh, are you trying to be a nun? What are you doing? Have you turned into a lesbian now? What's wrong? Why aren't you dating people? I mean, it's literally up to you what you want to do. Take your time. For some people, getting over something takes about 2 months. For some people, it takes 2 years. For some people, it takes 2 decades. You never know. You never know. Just do what makes you feel right about things and what you think is right and what works perfect for you. Just do not listen to people and make your judgments and take your decisions as per what people are telling you or as per what your family or friends are telling you. You know yourself the best. You know what's best for you. You know what you like. You know what you don't like. You know what works for you. You know what doesn't work for you. Just go as per what your mind tells you. Just think about it. I post this makeup videos on my IGTV. There are about 400, 500 people watching it. Is everybody going to like the makeup look I create? No. But do I like it? Yes. Is everyone going to like the way I dress up? No. Do I like it? Yes. So am I going to do it? Of course, yes. And if there are people in your life who just drag you down, remind you of your insecurities, your baggages, just cut them out. You do not need to give them any explanation as to why you're doing it. Just cut them out because it's not good for you. It's toxic for your mental health. Just cut them off. If you see somebody's post on Instagram and it's triggering you, you know it's triggering you, but you have followed them, you can literally unfollow them. You can literally unfollow them. Nobody is going to come and ask you, oh, why did you unfollow me? If they come and ask you, I don't know what to feel about that, but nobody usually does that. If it's not good for you, just unfollow it because you come first, your mental health comes first. And remember, guys, self confidence and self conceited are literally two different things. Self confidence is like, I'm pretty, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. Self conceited is like, oh, I'm prettier than that bitch. Oh, she's nothing in front of me. Oh, I rock the world. Oh, I'm this, I'm better than her. That is comparison. That is whole another thing. Please do not do it. And stop bringing other people down. There might be people coming up to you and telling that, oh my god, she's lost so much of weight. She looks like a stick now. Kai, what is this? Kha zara kaitari, eat something. There are people who are going to come and tell you, oh my god, tu kiti saadi zali hai. What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you eating your parents' food also? Are you just lying around and being lazy? Look at yourself. You've become so fat. Dude, you have no idea what is going on in other people's life. It could be depression, it could be because of some health issues, some medical issues. Do you know about that? No. You're just saying that to that person and you're leaving. Do you know what kind of impact that leaves on that person? No. You're just saying that and you're leaving. That person can go home and think about it the entire night and not get sleep because of it. So just be careful of what you are doing to people. Don't be the person who pulls other people down. Don't be that person. I know we've all done it in the past. We've all spoken shit about someone, pulled someone down. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. But just be on your guard and try not to hurt anyone purposely. Something happens, anything can happen. When you realize it's your mistake, apologize and move on with it. You don't have to keep on beating around the bush. Just don't do that. So be on your guard and do not share your insecurities with people. He or she is going to, use that against you to pull you down. And you have shared things with them in confidence, but it doesn't work that way, because maybe that person is not even doing it on purpose, but they just know something about you and they will just go and say it out. Not even to others, they might say it to yourself, but that will hurt you to an extent, and you'll be like, oh my god, I told her this in confidence and now she's using that against me. It can happen. Please do not share your insecurities with anyone. I'm not telling that you have to see yourself in the mirror and you'll like every bit of it. You can't like every bit of yourself. We all have insecurities, we all will be having something that we don't like, and it's okay. Sometimes it happens that something you don't like about yourself, maybe your teeth for example, unless and until you go and point it out to others, oh, my teeth is like that, I don't like my teeth, they don't even notice, they hadn't even noticed until you pointed it out. So keep your insecurities to yourself and work on them. I told you there are three ways to do that: either accept it, ignore it, or get it fixed. It's up to you what you can do. Just do it. And yeah, guys, be positive and just do not spread negativity. That's not something you need to do. I know sometimes we might feel a little bit low, but do not reflect that on others. And if somebody is asking you what's wrong, you can share it with them, but do not tell them कि अरे लड़के ना ऐसे ही होते हैं, guys are like this only, don't trust guys, they will cheat on you only, or they will not trust you only, they are like this, they are like, you have had these experiences, you're going and telling that to your friend. Now you've put that in your friend's mind. Why do you want to do that to her? Why do you want to do that to her? She might be thinking, oh, guys are great, she might be in a very happy relationship, she might be talking to very nice guys. Something that happened in your life, you cannot reflect that on others. So please stop spreading negativity and putting negativity in other people's mind. If at all, be positive and say some nice things. If somebody is telling you, oh, guys are shit, tell her, no, not all guys are shit. Oh, girls are like this only. No, not all girls are like this only. There are good people in this world and we have to be one of them. So okay, now this is a very long video, I think I should be ending it here. So it was great talking to you guys, and yeah, just remember, be confident and love yourself. You're great, you're amazing, you're pretty, you're smart, you're intelligent, and most importantly, you're worthy. That's it, guys. Bye bye.